Alright. How we doing? What's good? We're live. This is Music Mondays. Sorry, I just blew into my mic. Jesus Christ. Welcome to Music Mondays, episode 19. This is Zomb blowing into his mic. No, I'm just kidding. This is Music Mondays, episode 19. We are here live, and if you don't know, this is my weekly talk show where we discuss everything and anything, mostly music, but subjects range from video games to literally anything. So, yeah, this is where you'll find me, and if you don't know, now you know. Get strapped in. So, episode 19. I cannot believe we're almost 20 episodes deep. That means I've been doing this consecutively for 20 weeks. Well, actually, I think I took 1 or 2 weeks off, which is like, eh. But, all is well. I'll give you guys some updates on Music Mondays, give you some updates on myself. I hope you all had a good week. I hope you enjoyed episode 18. It is live on YouTube now if you haven't already noticed. You can do !MM or just go on YouTube, type in Zomb Slays Music Mondays, or anything of that nature. Stream is live, tweeted it out. So, updates. We are not really planning like a rebrand, I guess, but more so like just restructuring everything. And as Music Mondays grows, we're gonna accommodate everybody for their needs, basically. But make sure you're following Music Mondays on all social medias. Stay updated. We're gonna have a lot of real interesting things coming this summer, and I have multiple projects that I'm working on with Music Mondays. So it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited. But mainly wanted to talk about like what's going on with myself. I guess the energy lately is like really fucking with me. So I guess that's like really all I'll like say on that. But as far as like musically, See You Around did really well on Spotify. Didn't do too hot on SoundCloud, but that's because SoundCloud's not like dead, but it's sort of like a weird platform at the moment. But I finally got a lot of details ironed out for my next project, and of course instrumentals mixed with probably a few features. I'm just really excited I was finally able to like get my creative juices back. You know what I mean? Because that shit's kind of annoying if like you like lose it and like you can't really like get it to spark again. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's kind of trash. But yeah. Ironing out current details and just ideas for my next project. Of course, it's gonna be like for me, music was always just like this way to put my feelings into productive light, I guess you could say. And yeah, like this next project is gonna be no different from that, but I think it's gonna sound really refined and fresh from my normal routines, you know? And I think that I think it's gonna be a real good turning point for me as an artist. Because I think I'll Take the Hint, which is my last project, and A Nightmare, I'm sure, which is the project before that. I think those did really well. In terms of like putting myself towards the next step, I guess you could say. In terms of sounding better, doing shit better. So as I improve, I'm gonna help you guys improve as well. But yeah, man, new things coming this month. I have a few singles planned. I have things around this project planned. So just sit tight, and I'm about to unload a whole lot of shit on you guys because I have also Twitch highlights to drop this month. I didn't drop one in May because I just didn't. I don't know why. I had a lot of content in May anyways, like with Music Mondays and everything else. So, I'll have new Twitch highlights this month, new project this month, new everything this month, to be honest. But the other important thing is the artist I'm managing, Sunburn. He's also um, getting ready to just announce something really, really big. I don't want to leak too much yet, but tomorrow, today's the 31st, so tomorrow, June 1st, he has a really big announcement, and I don't think you guys should miss it. And you won't, because I'll keep you updated. But, yeah, that's about it for me. Let me go into detail about Music Mondays and, like, really what's up next for us. So, if you haven't noticed, Music Mondays does a lot of their curating, well, are curating through social media and I guess just curating links and curating all types of content through people, whether it be their art portfolios or whatever. Um, that's where we really tend to gravitate towards, you know? That's really where we like to do that. But submissions are going to need to be a little more structured. So we'll still be collecting links through social media, and we'll still be asking people for new music and all that stuff. But for the more serious artists and the people that want to send like proper portfolios and other things like that, we're working on a place for that. You're gonna have a email and a place to contact Music Mondays. That's not a direct message or sort of any curation like tweet or anything like that. So basically, what I'm saying is we're gonna have an email and a contact and a place you can send serious submissions that will be used for a lot of things. Like, we'll be looking at submissions in our email for artists to interview. We'll be looking at artists to review. Basically, it's going to be really necessary and gonna separate the people that are sort of just like tossing links everywhere and the people that really want to get on our platform, basically. But with our new writer, Maggie, she's really, really a big help right now with Music Monday. She's helping me structure our first website. We're structuring everything around like this final launch of Music Mondays, because slowly, like it's just growing and getting better, right? I mean, the show is getting better. Our podcasts are getting better. Our social medias are getting better. We're getting a lot of submissions. Like, everything's getting better. So as we go along, everything is just going to improve, man, and I'm really excited for it. But really soon, this month or July, we're going to have a place that you'll be able to contact us as well. But for now, our current blog is still through our Tumblr, and if you'd want to view anything that we have posted or do post, make sure you follow us on Tumblr, All Music Mondays, and then we'll be moving to our actual website headquarters by the end of the year. But yeah, man, we have a lot of like really good plans, and I have a lot of really good plans for everybody. So I hope you guys are ready, and just be on the lookout for a whole bunch of new shit. Yo, what's good, Tyler? I hope you're well. But yeah, written articles are going to become more common. Interviews, reviews, press releases. We're going to start really hammering down on the written pieces and stuff. And then as I get my equipment and stream finalized, finally, as I've been talking about for fucking weeks, as I get my setup finalized, I will make improvements to the show as well. We won't have to sit here and play Skate 3. I mean, shit, we could fucking play Skate 3 if you want, but you guys know the drill. Like I said though, in earlier episodes of Music Mondays, I really didn't want to do the live reaction review type of shit. I mean, I'm gonna play the songs on stream, but it's not gonna be as often because I don't want to get my VODs silenced. And basically, that's how Music Mondays is uploaded. Is I just download my Twitch VOD and upload it to YouTube as well. So I don't need that happening. So that's another reason why playing music on stream might be a little bit of an issue, but I think I have a workaround for it, and especially with independent artists and things like that, people really aren't signed to labels or like really have distribution deals or anything of that sort. So usually, you're good playing underground or independent music. You know, I vote you to dance for us. Imagine if I just had a fucking dancing stream, bro. I just set up a fucking face cam and fucking you guys saw me just dancing in the corner of my room. No, I can see it now. But yeah, man, that's what's up. Music Mondays is really moving along, and I just want to say thank you to all you guys who show up here and support Music Mondays and are working with us through our kinks and all that sort of thing. You guys are really, really in the right place. Because I think you can go back to episode like 1 or 2 of Music Mondays, where I was talking about just creating an environment for the underground that is pure and nobody gets shafted and everybody gets heard, and that's still and always will be the fucking plan. Believe it. So I'm just really excited that it's finally coming to life, man. And we're just gonna have a whole bunch of surprises for you guys, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be worth it. So. Shout out you guys for making Music Mondays possible. But yeah, that's that on updates. Just like a whole bunch of new shit, man. And I'm always cooking up like really new ideas and stuff. So you guys will be the first to know if anything um changes. You were deadass when you said enthusiast. Wait, what do you mean? What about being an enthusiast? Enthusiast of what? I'm an enthusiast of many things. You were deadass. Yeah, Tyler, you're mad funny, bro. But yeah, man, one thing I do want to ask of my community as well is if you have any questions or you need advice on certain things in music or just creating in general, feel free to drop it in the comments or feel free to drop it in my DM. Um, for sure, please do that because not that I don't have subjects to talk about, but at the end of the day, like, like I'd rather expand on subjects that people want to hear me talk about and actually need help with. It doesn't even have to be music either. Like if you're a YouTuber, you're a content creator, anything of that sorts, literally anything, I'm more than willing to give you any advice that I have for sure. You're always so happy and cheery. I mean, I try my best. I've seen you mad once, and it was for a good reason. Yeah, like that's what I mean, bro. Like, I don't know, sometimes people get my, I guess, personality mixed up because, like, I'm real as fuck in the aspect of, like, I won't sit here and, like, be fake happy or, like, fake anything like that. Like, if I'm in a good mood, I'm really in a good mood. You know what I mean? And for the majority of the time, I'm in a good fucking mood. But, it's very rare that I let people, make me act out of character unless it's something pretty significant. And, much like Tyler said, it was for a good reason. Like, usually, like, I try not to go crazy on anybody because, Usually 9 times out of 10 shit just isn't worth it, but if I do, it's gonna be raw as fuck, and I will roast the shit out of you. But um, I don't like to do that. You know what I mean? Like that's just not. I'd rather just chill. You know? Like if I'm gonna keep it a stack, I'd rather just chill. When you see talk about musicians that don't earn shit, yeah, right. Yep, it's true though, very true. Um, some people will confuse passion, I guess, for like anger or something of that nature, and that's just simply not true, bro. You know, and that's I guess not like a downfall, but it's something that always bothered me because not everybody is gonna get you. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna want to learn about you if they want to learn about you and really understand why you do the things that you do. So usually the people that get angry at me for being so passionate about things that I do or love, probably just don't know me very well, you know? Cause between like IRL shit, um, myself shit, I do everything I do 110% like always, and I really try to, bro. And that's why I get so passionate about certain things is because I don't really half-ass anything, and if I do half-ass it, it's not. It's not. It's like bullshit. Something I don't care about. If I care about it, it's all the way. If someone doesn't try, fuck them. Exactly. Exactly. And that just goes for everybody, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure everybody sort of like goes through that sort of thing where uh, you're in life, and some people will really tell you that you're a significant person and you really make a difference in their life. And some people will tell you that like you're just not a good person or you're not meant to be around certain people or anything like that. And that's fine because it just shows that like certain people aren't willing to understand you. You know what I mean? Because I find that like if you want to understand somebody, you can. Like, despite all their faults, despite the bullshit, despite whatever, like you can really understand anybody you want to if you really try. And fuck the people that don't try. You know? No, yeah, for sure, Tyler. For sure, I got you, homie. For sure. Like, you've been around for a minute. Like, it's definitely been more than some people, bro. And I care about you guys, you know what I mean? Like my chat and like my channel is like one of those things that I take serious. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't sit here and tell you guys any sort of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I don't like wasting time, and that would just be a waste of time to me if I were to sit here and just talk out of my ass or just not fucking just not be real with you guys. And like I got to keep it a stack all the time. Like I'll just never talk about anything that I haven't been through or don't know. Whether it comes to music, life shit, anything, you know. But I'm rambling, and we are um gonna do reviews in probably like a few minutes. But yeah, man. I hope you guys are well, and I hope everybody's staying good in this world, man. Shit's weird, but we'll get through it, you know, no matter what. But next week will be episode 20, and that's gonna be a real milestone for us because I didn't think that it would get this far or like where I would be at this point, and I'm ready for another 20 episodes if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Talk shit to bananas, and you and I, yeah, of course, Tyler. Like you, I don't mind. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing too. Like I don't mind like trolling or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because you never cross no lines. Like people are crazy and just cross stupid ass lines that don't need to be crossed. But you, I don't ever mind it, bro. You know what I mean? Like I don't ever mind it. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's my thing. As long as you're not fucking saying some, like, foul shit or anything like that, you're good in my chat. For real. But, once it gets to the crazy shit, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. But yeah. Got a big lineup of, reviews, and, got a whole bunch of really good shit tonight. Um, and as far as, like, reviews and submissions go, I suppose we can take this time to talk about this. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys about what gets posted, what gets reviews, and, like, what are the real guidelines on sort of like what I'm taking and what I'm not taking, right? And I'll curate links. I'll get a collection. Monday will come. I'll spend the last hour before I go live and go through each track individually, for sure. And depending on if I've heard you or not, I'll probably be more attracted to that. And then if I'm not really feeling what you submitted, I might either post it on our page or just really deny it, to be honest. Like, all submissions are treated equally really is an important rule of Music Mondays, because when I was doing a lot of curating during like 2018, 2019, and we were doing a lot of playlisting, like a real lot, um, there was just some links that, like, after a certain point, you just have to keep upping your standards on what you're posting, right? So, I think with Music Mondays, it'll end up being the same, and we're really trying to sift through a lot of the not serious quote unquote artists, meaning the people that just don't take themselves serious, and you can tell right off the bat usually if an artist takes themselves serious or not. And I think today's reviews will reflect that, because the majority of these I was really impressed with. I gotta keep it a buck with you. Um, but if I ever deny your submission or something, mm, something doesn't get posted or anything of that nature, don't feel any type of way. Don't feel like Music Mondays is ignoring you or anything like that. It usually just means that you gotta go back to the drawing board and do your thing. Like, Music Mondays will never deny you exposure. You know what I mean? Like, we're always gonna give you a play. We're always gonna give you a listen. And if you don't make it on our page, there's always your next release. And that's the thing I want to encourage with artists is, like, sure, we might not rock with whatever you're making at the moment, but on your next release, like, we want you to come back. We want you to keep submitting to us. It's all about improvements, and that's why I always ask people if you have any questions or you need advice on anything like that. For sure, come to me or Music Mondays. You know. Right, Tyler. Right. Like, making music isn't easy. Like, it's not as easy as it seems. Like, some people are very talented, but some people have to work very hard to get where they're at. You know. And then there's, like, the people in between that line where, like, you're just kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? But that's very far and few in between, you know? There aren't a lot of those at all. Always room for improvement. Exactly, brother. Exactly. Always room for improvement, you know? And we encourage that. So on your next release, always submit to us. And then especially, like, if you're doing art or you're doing editing or you're doing music videos or anything like that, feel free to drop them to us more than once if you didn't get reviewed or anything like that. Always, you know? Always. Always come back. Music Mondays is never going to be that place where you feel like it's a brick wall. Um, because there's always going to be somebody there to help you. Like, because if I'm not, later down the line, there's going to be somebody in my position, while I'm doing background shit. 100%. That I trust. That knows what I know, that does what I does. So, that's that on that, chat. So don't ever feel some type of way if you don't get approved. Just don't spam the same thing 20 times. Yeah, see, like, that's another great point. We have a few minutes before I get into these reviews, man. Um, that's a really, really great point. Like, spamming the same link over and over again not only exposes yourself to, like, laziness and people can see it, like I said, last episode or a couple episodes ago, but, like, it just shows that you're not making any music. You know? Like, you're simply just not making any fucking music. Like, if you're still submitting like a track you made in March, you know what I mean? Like, and it's about to be fucking June 1st tomorrow. Like, come on. Like, it just shows that you're not working. And that alone is just a real turnoff for almost anybody, not just Music Mondays, but I think a lot of companies and curators just don't really fuck with that. And it doesn't really say much about like your library or like your views and plays either because like you're just spamming it, so of course like you're gonna have like 1K, 10K plays on a song you link to 100 fucking people, you know? Of course it's gonna happen. Duh. So yeah, man. Always improve, always work, and don't ever be afraid to double submit to Music Mondays, you know? We're not ever gonna get mad at you. But let's get into these reviews, chat. Let's do this. We had a decent amount of links this week, so I had to cut some. Um, quite a few I had to cut, but it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. Just people that had to improve, that's all. And boy, this first track, like, let me fucking tell you. Stressed full. Let him know, Tyler. This first track, man, by an artist with a very interesting name and a name that I really, really enjoy. His name is Omnificent Art, and it's quite the mouthful, but if you listen to this track right here, um, he submitted a track titled "Up Now," featuring an artist known as Keenan Victor, and it's off the album by Art called Cope Aesthetic, and I didn't really know what to expect from this, but I was really fucking impressed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, for a first link, I think this might be the first like link in a long time, not even just in Music Mondays, but in a long fucking time that I've heard that I was like, hold the fucking phone. Wait a minute. So yeah, it's off Omniscient Art Aesthetic. Um, his album titled Cope Aesthetic. I'm sorry. I'm just blown away by this fucking track. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Of course, it'll be linked in the description of the YouTube rebroadcast. But the intro switches up instantly, and it's absolutely insane. The first drop was nuts. The flow is fast and like super super hard hitting. The bars and the lyrics in this song are just really really impressive. Like, you can tell that he's been working at music for a very long time to perfect this sound, or if not, um extremely extremely talented, because this beat would not be easy to flow like this on. Like, it's just not a beat that you can just body easily, and his bars on this and his first verse and the hook are just absolutely insane. Um, Now Keenan's verse brings a really different element to this track. Complements it in a different way. I think Keenan really showed off what he can do as as a lyricist as well. Um, so I really enjoyed this feature because it didn't really change up the song too much, but it also um, it gave it a different flow and cadence that differed from Art's verse. So really, really well done. I enjoyed this track. 10 out of fucking 10. Takeaways, extremely well mixed, man. The beat sounds perfect. Absolutely talented. And if you're a fan of like new age hip hop or just hip hop in general, certainly, certainly check this out. Link will be in the description as well. Um, Shout out Art for the submission. Shout out Keenan for the feature. Thank you guys. Go check out Art, and link will be in the description. Thank you, homie. That track is really fucking nuts to me. Um, in a lot of ways, just because you don't get a lot of those often. And that's a person that if they keep going, they're gonna go somewhere far, for sure. For sure. But the next track that I reviewed is by an artist known as Ghoul, and the track's titled All the Same. Of course, I'm gonna link it in chat. Link will be in the description as well. Um, Now, as far as this song goes, this is sort of like, I guess you could call me biased. I guess you could call me uh anything like that because I've just been doing this for so long that these tracks sort of really get to me, and I enjoy music like this anyways. But like I said, the track's titled All the Same by an artist known as Cool, and he originally linked me his portfolio, so I guess this is sort of like an artist review slash individual song review. And I listened to his recent track, and All the Same really is just a sad ballad that's really just almost a time capsule because a lot of this stuff was coming out in earlier years, 2019, 2018, and like some of these styles like really influenced a lot of people, and I really think this is a product of a lot of exposure to a lot of like really good music, if that makes sense. So I can tell as Ghoul listens to a lot of really, really good music, and to make a track like this, you really have to have an open mind. And I really like the idea around this track. Emotional underground artists will always forever have like a special place in my heart. Acoustic tracks, anything with pianos, anything that's down tempo, anything that's in minor keys, anything like that, I really, really enjoy. Um, but the hook is really dope on this. I enjoy the flow and the structure of this track. It's just really well done. I think one thing I would improve are the vocal mixing. That's like a bit rough, but that's nothing but learning in time. That's nothing you can improve at all. That's fine. Lyrics are really well written as well. It's not really a soulless song where it's just kind of like, oh, I gotta write something and put out. Like, these lyrics are meaningful. Um, I'm just a fan of like these sort of alternative side tracks, man. And like I said, you can maybe like think of me as biased or anything like that, but I really enjoy this track for what it is. Asgul has a lot of potential. 10 out of 10 for me, man. Absolutely. Thank you for the submission, homie. Go check out Asgul, and of course, link will be in the description of the rebroadcast and links in chat. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one. Now, my next submission is a really interesting one. It's by one of my favorite artists that I found through Music Mondays, actually, known as Mr. Halloween. And the reason he's one of my favorites is because he does a lot of everything, not just music. Um, makes content, makes clothing, makes literally everything. Like, I've seen this guy make a lot of shit. But this week he submitted a track titled "Every Time I Come Around," and there's always two versions, which I really enjoy. It's sort of like a ode to like underground hip hop or like just like other shit because like there was just a time where people were just fucking um just chopping and screwing, slowing down everything and doing all that type of stuff. So the track that Mr. Halloween sent has a slow version and a regular version, and of course linked in chat right now, and link will be in the description of the YouTube video. But if you're a fan of sort of like dark hip hop or anything that's like really ethereal sounding, just alternative hip hop, but very very dark for sure. Um, Vocals are great on this. Def alternative, but that's to be expected to miss with Mr. Halloween though. Like I said, may not be everybody's flavor of hip hop, but it's definitely a well-known section, and I think he pulls it off well. It's a darker side, but I like it because he presents himself well, and it doesn't really necessarily sound like shit at all. So this track to me really echoes like early early underground like dark funk sort of like hip hop vibes, you know? Both versions are for people that would really enjoy the sound though. Um, Maybe sort of like to give you a reference, I guess ICP could really be um, something to compare his sound to. Definitely interesting and worth a listen for anyone that enjoys darker sounding hip hop. So, shout out Mr. Halloween. Thank you for the submission, homie. Link will be in the description as well. Much love. Thank you, thank you. I like that track, man. Like, I don't know, like sometimes they're not for everybody, but I fuck with them, you know? Now, this was an interesting submission because I didn't know if it was submitted by somebody's manager or it was submitted by an artist themselves, right? So, um, let me just link you this artist's Bandcamp. And the artist name is Zelly, and he linked me his recent album known as Streams. And it's a really interesting title. Um, and I didn't really know what to expect, but the first track on it is titled Abundance, and this is really, really, really hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like this fucking beat is something that I enjoy listening to, so I was immediately interested in this. Um, and it's a great intro for a project. I'm not gonna lie, because if you wanna put out a project, right, and you're not gonna have like a short intro track, and you're just trying to fucking you're just trying to get right into it. Put your banger track first. I wouldn't say like your standout single, but to have a good impression, put your fucking banger track first. Absolutely. Like track one should immediately want like make you want to listen to the rest of this album and see what this artist is capable of. Like so this is what Zelly did for me as a listener. Like I said, the track's titled Abundance. Beats insanely hard. Great intro to a project. Lyrics are well delivered. Punch really, really hard as well. The hook's excellent. I really like the cadence and the flow on it. Really interesting. Not common at all. Very unique. This track really shows what Zelly can do on a beat of this caliber. Much like one of the artists I reviewed earlier in this session. I think beats like this are just not that easy to make sound really good. So Zelly did this, and straight up classic hip hop with new age elements, man. As far as the instrumental goes, but mixed well. Everything's really well done. I'm not really too big on like the lyrics. But like I said, like it's all delivered well. It's all performed well. It's done right. I really enjoy this song. Um, for what it is, 100%. So go check out Zelly. Stream his album Streams, and go check out the track Abundance on it. I really enjoyed this one, man. Thank you, Zelly. Shout out to you, homie. Two more, chat. And these last two are actually insane. So this next track is from an artist known as Alan Ward, and he sent me this track titled AI. And by the basketball cover and the intro, I thought, nah, this can't be Allen Iverson, right? Of course it is, 100%. Yo, what's good, Spendo? I hope you're well, homie. Some nice songs. Yeah, definitely some nice songs this week, for sure. For sure. Um, Now, this track, AI, by Allen, is actually insane. I haven't heard a song like this in a bit because the lo-fi sort of caught me off guard. I really enjoy lo-fi. It's not like my favorite genre or anything like that, but this is a great lo-fi beat. And the vocals are excellent. It just sounds so raw. I like how raw this sounds. It sounds raw in a really, really good way. So Alan really snapped on this. I love the hook. He does a really great job at keeping you interested with his lyrics. Like his lyrics make you want to know what he's gonna say next, and I really enjoy this track for that. The lyrics are also extremely meaningful. Once again, not a soulless sort of fuck it song, you know? You can tell he really took his time writing this, and really, really good bars. It's mixed really well. The hook, once again, excellent. Especially for a lo-fi track, this is really done right. Lo-fi hip hop is arguably some of the hardest to do because if it's not executed right, it can sound like just ridiculous. But this is a really chill lo-fi track and can easily be a standout track to show what Alan is capable of. Like these songs are real cover worthy songs, like just things that stand out in your library, you know, as artists. So go check out this track, AI. Go check out Alan Ward. Um, Really, really, really awesome track, bro. Thank you for the submission. Much love, homie. Thank you, thank you. Um, but yeah, man. I just want to say that you guys are absolutely snapping. Like you guys are just really doing the right thing, to be honest. Like these artists that I reviewed in these sessions today have all the potential in the world to do whatever the fuck they want. 100%. All the way. And everybody on this list has star power, for sure. But last review of the night, and it's from an artist known as Hellhound. And you heard that right, Hellhound. And I was like, okay. I was a little interested, right? Like, what a unique name. So the track's titled Mindset, and boy, oh boy. This shit is insane. This is a really interesting freestyle type beat with instant bars from Hellhound, man. Like you could like go slow on this and start out slow and like end up fast. Now Hellhound goes all the way in. You can immediately start bopping your head to this. This is one of those like Hot 97 type like holy shit freestyles you used to watch like back in the day. These bars are really really unique. Um, you're just like bopping your head while being like shocked by this writing. The hook is raw and dope as well. Like it's really really fucking raw. Like I'm not gonna lie, there was a few bars in here where I was like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. And especially with people from, um, not the United States, like particularly the UK, sometimes these tracks can be off-putting to people, but I'm used to this sort of sound, and I really, really like this. His accent sounds excellent on it. The verses sound really mixed well with this beat. Hellhound just knew what he was doing on this song. I just feel like he knew what the fuck he wanted to do, and he executed it. And this is just really one of those songs that you could go back to and show your friends or something like that, and they'd be like, "Holy fucking shit!" Like, yo, check out this freestyle that I just found. This is one of those, and whether it's a quote unquote actual freestyle or not, it reminded me instantly of freestyle vibes, and I just really enjoyed the flow on this. So the replayability is infinite, and I just enjoy this track overall, man. Keep doing your thing, Hellhound. Thank you for the submission, homie. Link will be in the description. Links in chat. But shout out all the artists who submitted this week on episode 19. Thank you guys. Much love. Of course, links will be in the description for all these artists. Links will be in the description for all the tracks they submitted as well. Yeah, man. Really, really well done. One interesting thing that I did want to note, though, with submissions that I found was a lot of people submit either through accounts that aren't their artist Twitter or aren't like their artist name, I guess. Say for example, like you were using like your personal Twitter or something like that. Um, and like your Twitter handle's like completely different from your artist name. Like it'd be a little hard to credit, and it'd be a little weird for people to find you. It'd make it really difficult. So just for SEO purposes and like just to make your music more accessible to people, I would advise you to always be using your artist account when doing artist things. You know? Try to separate the two. Not that you have to be like a different person or anything like that. Someone's getting tased. Holy fuck. I just heard that. But not that you have to separate the two or anything like that. But just try to keep business with business and keep your other shit with your other shit, you know? But there's also ways to manage both at the same time without like really making people look for your music or try to find your content. That being just put your name on everything. Like make sure your Twitter handle, Instagram handle, anything, all your handles are just your artist name or your username, you know? Make sure you're doing that. Because that's definitely one thing I noticed this week with submissions was a few of these accounts were not the artist that was being submitted, and it wasn't like their manager or anything like that. Like, that's fine. Like, I've had managers submit before as well. A lot, actually. So, that's not an issue. But, try to do that. Now, closing statements for episode 19. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the chat while I tell you guys what's up for next week and let you know what's good. But submissions will be back open tomorrow for episode 20. So episode 20 will be excuse me. June 7th. So if you'd like to submit for June 7th, they will be open tomorrow. Make sure you're following Music Mondays on Twitter at All Music Mondays and submit your portfolios, your tracks, your everything. Submit whatever you want to us tomorrow, and submissions will be closing on the 7th. So, episode 20, June 7th. But, this episode will be live on Friday. And if you need, clips from this episode or anything like that, make sure you're subscribed and, you can get, the notification first and all that good shit. You guys know the drill. But, yeah, man, submissions open tomorrow. This episode will be live on Friday. Make sure you're following us on all social medias as well. I'll be updating everybody this week with a lot of shit. Just stay put, and we'll be having a lot of great content for you. But yeah, man, that's that on that. More updates tomorrow. Submissions open tomorrow, and I will see you guys on the 7th. That's it for episode 19 of Music Mondays. It's Zomb Slays. I'll catch you guys next week. Later. Be safe. I love you, chat. Thank you for all the love. Shout out all the artists that were here. Love you.